Roy, Steve, hello. Roy, first of all, I understand that you've had to bring in some replacements. Perhaps you could tell us a bit.
Well, chosen to. I mean, obviously we were at the limit when we lost John Terry and Ashley Cole, but now that Theo Walcott's had to go home and Daniel Sturridge is still being monitored, although we think he's going to be okay, it was a good opportunity, I thought, to invite some younger players to come in and be a part of the atmosphere. I still think we have enough players to deal with the game. We have more than the 11 certainly that we need, but it's good, I think, when you have a chance to invite these young players just to come and be around the team for a short period of time.
We saw Jake Livermore make a promising debut last month against Italy, but for Adam Lallana and Raheem Sterling, this is the first time into the senior team. I mean, what's impressed you about them?
Well, their early performances for Southampton and for Liverpool this year have been very impressive, and obviously they are talents. Lallana's a player that I've known about and watched even when Southampton were in the first division, because as a club coach he's been on a radar of players to watch and, you know, possibly attempt to buy. So I've known about him for some while, but it's good that he's confirmed, if you like, what we've always thought, that he is a talent. And with Raheem, I met him a couple of years ago when I went to Liverpool. He actually played a few minutes of a game in Mönchengladbach in the pre-season. But of course, in the last 2 years, he's come on in leaps and bounds. Stephen would know him very well. And quite frankly, in the opening matches where he's played, the reports on him have been very good. So this was an opportunity just to bring him into the group. I shall make it clear to him that, you know, basically I'm not bringing him in with a view necessarily to playing him now. I'm bringing him in more because there might be a time in the future when not only did he feature as a substitute, he might even be breaking his way into the team.
Tell us a little more about Raheem Sterling. You obviously train with him and you've seen the impact he's already been making at Liverpool.
Yeah, I think he deserves this call-up. I think the impact he's made has been sensational, really. He's been one of our shining lights. You know, the results that we've had so far this season haven't been good enough, but he's still stood up and his performance has been really good. I think the important thing now is that he keeps his feet on the ground, you know, keeps learning and keeps trying to find a consistency in his game. But I think it won't be very long before he's in this setup for real, where, you know, the manager's going to be picking him, you know, as a regular, because he is that kind of talent.
So far so good is how the qualifiers can be described with that 5-0 win. But how important is it now to build on that tomorrow night with 3 more points against Ukraine?
Yeah, of course, we need to build on it. I mean, we need to try and improve and keep learning. I said that, you know, after the Euros, the important thing is to learn from the mistakes from that tournament. And as a group, trying to move forward and progress. And, you know, the performance of the night was positive. But I think tomorrow's night will be an even bigger test. They're a group of players who've played together for a long time, and technically they're very good. I think if you stand off these players, they can hurt you. You know, there was times in the game, in the Euros, when we give them too much respect and stood off them, and, you know, they had a few dangerous opportunities to score. And I think over the 90 minutes they can probably feel hard done by that they never got, you know, at least a point. But, you know, we won the game. We done what we needed to do. And hopefully we'll get the same outcome tomorrow.
It's a qualifying campaign. It's 10 matches over the course of about 18 or 19 months. To really get off to a good start, we need a result tomorrow night as well. I don't think we've been lucky. I don't think we were lucky before we went to the Euro in terms of the injury situation. We certainly haven't been lucky this time. We were going through today. You know, there's 10 players that we would argue who we would have selected and who would have, some of them being automatic choices that we're missing for this game. But as you've been talking about, it's given opportunities really to people who maybe, had these players been fit, would have had to wait longer for their opportunity to shine. And fortunately for us, in the last game and in the Italian game as well, in the friendly, they've actually responded very positively to the challenge that's been put before them, and we can only hope they continue to do so.